Big Brothers Big Sisters of Central Missouri is a one-on-one mentoring program. We match adults in the community, bigs, with youth in our community, our littles. There are a lot of kids in this community that aren't given the chance to better themselves. The kids that are in our program have just that little extra help from someone else that cares about them.
Here in Central Missouri, our biggest focus is that we are trying to recruit more mentors for both our school-based program as well as our community-based program. Being a mentor isn't all about going out and paying for big activities or doing these extravagant events. It's just about being there. If you're going for a bike ride, take your little. If you're going to the grocery store, take your little.
But what I think is also really important to share is that sometimes mentors show up when things are really hard. So when things are not going well for a little and when there are difficult times to kind of navigate. And so really the biggest thing they can do is just continue to show up and be there.
I just want to say that I am incredibly humbled and honored for Big Brothers Big Sisters of Central Missouri to be nominated for the Columbia Chamber of Commerce Nonprofit of the Year.
I think that it really shows that our community does believe in the power of the child. Our mission is to ignite the power and potential of youth in our community. And that's really what we're doing here. We are helping, sorry, I get overclamped, but we really are helping to raise a better community.
I am proud to be a big brother myself, and every day that we make a new match, we're unlocking the potential and a brighter future for another person in our community. So thank you to everybody that nominated us. Together, we can unlock the power of potential in more of our kids.
Our mission at Heart of Missouri CASA is to train and support volunteers to be exceptional voices for every abused, neglected child in the Boone and Callaway County Family Court System.
When kids find themselves having to be removed from their homes due to abuse and neglect, CASA exists to step in to be a consistent voice for kids that find themselves in these circumstances.
CASA volunteers have only one case at a time, and they devote themselves to becoming experts on those kids in that family.
CASA advocates speak on behalf of the best interests of the children on our cases. We help to fill an essential care gap, and that means we get to walk along beside the children, to build relationships, to be there for special events, to advocate inside and outside the courthouse.
Our advocates are giving children hope, and specifically our teenagers. And a lot of times these teenagers don't have anyone who's paying attention to when it's their birthday, who's making sure that they have what they need.
For me, the CASA experience has been amazing. So I have 3 wonderful young men, ranging in age from 7 to 16. They are wonderful kids who were just never given a chance at life. My biggest concern going into it was the oldest one, who until a year ago, at the age of 15, had a 3rd grade education.
We found out we got nominated for Nonprofit of the Year. We were excited, we were humbled, we felt like it was a blessing.
This opportunity allows us to share this story with more people, for our community to be made aware of the work that our CASA volunteers are doing day in and day out for children who need support the most in our community. There are 200 children still waiting for an advocate, and so I hope that through this, those children will end up receiving advocates.
I think every child in foster care needs to know they have somebody that cares about them.
My name is Gay Littikin. I'm the Executive Director of First Chance for Children. First Chance for Children provides early childhood programming and resources for families who need them. The whole mission is really to support families where they are and provide safe and healthy outcomes for them. We provide services to 13 counties in Central Missouri. We have a staff of 9 and provide services to over 7,000 individuals. Our Baby Bags program is the primary diaper bank in Central Missouri. Diaper need is a critical issue because diapers and wipes have increased 24% since the pandemic in price, so it's a struggle for families.
My name's Tammy Byington. I've been with First Chance for Children for about 27 years. So I'll have families call me who might need a crib, might have an issue with formula or diaper need, and then I'll work with those families as they come in or possibly even go to their homes. Our program here is called Lend and Learn. It's a toy lending program as well as a resource area for families to come and play with their children. Parents with children can come in here, play with their children in a safe environment. You can interact with other parents and just support each other through the journey of parenting.
We love the work we do. It's very important to us. It's pretty exciting to be nominated for this award. You know, the work that we do at First Chance for Children is just so critical, especially now for families. We see a lot of families struggling. They're struggling financially, they're struggling socially. We can provide the resources that they need. We can provide the help that they need because, let's face it, children are our future, and First Chance for Children recognizes the importance of families and children and really wants to build strong futures.
Hi, I'm Lindsay Lopez, and I have the absolute honor of serving as President and CEO of the Food Bank for Central and Northeast Missouri. This organization serves 100,000 Missourians every single month on average, covers 32 counties, almost a third of the state of Missouri. We are annually acquiring and distributing around 30 million pounds of food with a wholesale value of more than $50 million. 1 in 7 Missourians is considered food insecure, meaning that they are regularly lacking access to nutritious food. Even more staggering for children, that number is 1 in 5. That's why we do this work. That's why it's so important.
For the past several years, I've been very fortunate to have a front row seat as a past chair of the board and now as the executive director at Feeding Missouri to the work that's happening at the Food Bank for Central and Northeast Missouri. I continue to be so impressed by the leadership of Lindsay and the members of her team. And now you advance to the innovation at the food bank market, and they're really a leader in the food banking industry.
The Food Bank is only able to do this work because of the phenomenal partner agencies and schools that we work with. So currently we provide food to 145 partner agencies. You're seeing behind me this wonderful opportunity in our volunteer room to just give back to your community. We cannot do this work without dedicated volunteers. There is no one type of person who can find themselves food insecure. Well, on behalf of the Food Bank, we are absolutely thrilled to be nominated for the inaugural Chamber Nonprofit of the Year Award. We are absolutely seeing an increased need in the number of people who are seeking assistance from the Food Bank, and really excited about this nomination.
I'm Dan Hannikin, and I'm the Executive Director of Into Action. Into Action provides comprehensive residential transition services to people who are recently released from prison and those involved in the criminal justice system. We take people the day that they're released from prison. They come live with us on campus here at Into Action. We have about 55 beds, and our program lasts anywhere from 6 months to a year. We help people successfully and permanently transition back into the community. We employ a lot of peer specialists, people who have been there and done that, to walk alongside of our residents. I just want to introduce Bobby, who is an Into Action graduate.
Well, I made a lot of bad choices in my life when I was younger, and it led me through 32 years of addiction. I'd been to the Department of Corrections 4 times, and I was just lost. I couldn't figure out how to get my life together, and I heard about this program, Into Action, and pretty much changed my life. They were special to me. I could tell they really cared. They believed in this program, and in return, it made me believe in it. I've been off drugs now for 6.5 years, and it's been a pretty good journey since.
It was actually really exciting for me to be nominated with the Chamber as a nonprofit of the year. I sometimes wonder how much the public is really aware of how serious the substance use and the fentanyl opioid epidemic is. I believe what we're doing here at Into Action is nothing short of saving lives. When we help people get off of drugs, when we help people successfully and permanently transition from prison back into our community, that's a win-win for everybody. Not only will moms get their sons back and daughters get their dads back, but employers can expect to have better employees. Victimization in our community goes down. We work with people that have taken a lot from our community, and when they quit taking, that means a lot for all of us.